So you want to come up with a video idea? Me too, mate. So I have two main strategies of coming up with a video idea, and the first one I call visualization. In this case, it's just a fancy word of thinking in advance. So what I do is, I leave all of my electronics behind, and I go for a walk. And I walk, and I walk, and I'm not going back until I've come up with a plot for a video. And that plot could be me dropping an apple on the floor, or drinking a glass of water, or it could be a full-on short film. It could even be just an opening shot, as long as you have something to work off of when you get back home, so you can start filming immediately. If you can't go out, then try to find somewhere in your home where you typically don't spend a lot of time on your phone, or else you're just gonna be distracted by the urge to pick up your phone all the time and give up on this creative thinking. That could be on the floor, in your shower, behind your bed, I don't know, as long as you clear your mind from electronic distractions. So here are a few things that you can think of to spike that creativity. Think of a feeling. For example, what are you feeling right now? Have you seen that emotion be portrayed before? And if so, how was it portrayed? And can you recreate that in some way? You can also ask yourself, what's the most intense emotion I've ever experienced? And how can I portray that in film? Another option is to listen to a song, preferably a copyright-free song, so that your dreams don't shatter when you upload it and you can't use it. I get all of my songs from the YouTube library because I know that's just no issues. You could pick the genre depending on what you're feeling, or you could just listen through a bunch of songs and see which one triggers an emotion in you and where your mind goes when listening to this song. Can you visualize scenes in front of you when listening to this song? Or is this song trying to express a feeling or maybe provoke something? Perhaps that feeling or those scenes or visualizations is something you could use. So out of the nearly 100 videos I've made so far, I've used this method for about 15 of them, but I just typically don't have the patience to do this. But I need to do it more often so that I get better at it. Alright, moving on to the other strategy I use to come up with video ideas. I call it puzzling. So this is how I use this method. I go out and I take a bunch of shots, preferably just loads of angles of the same, either the same object or preferably the same action. So me opening a door or knocking on a door or picking something up from the ground or watching the sunset. It could be anything. And then I go back home and I try to puzzle these shots together in an order that looks right. And I try to see, are these shots sort of provoking a feeling in me? Are they trying to tell me something? Are they making me feel hopeful or empty or happy? And then you could use different songs along with this video to see which concurs best with the action of the video. So you could try a happy song, a sad song, a stressful song, and see if it adds to the emotion of the video. And once you've added your music, you can think of whether or not you want to add a voiceover to the video to help the viewers understand this feeling or help to portray this feeling that the video's showing in one way or another. And this is also a great reason to go out filming despite not having a plan, because that can typically be used as an excuse. So there's that. It's a bit of a tricky method, but somehow I've produced all videos on my channel except for those 15 others using this method, including my most watched video, which has over 40,000 views. Somehow it works. And I think the trick to using this method is to just lower the bar on what you consider a video to be, or film, or short film. because if you do that, you can create anything. So those were my 2 strategies, and I hope they were helpful to you in some way. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments, and I'll try to clarify what I've just said in the description below, in case you want to read instead of watching the video. And I wish you the best of luck with your creating, and I'll see you some other time. Thanks for watching.